Hey everybody, my name is Philip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're going to be talking about something that's on everyone's mind that's watching these videos and thinking about moving to Northwest Arkansas. And that's the fact, is Northwest Arkansas really for you? So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you could like and also subscribe to the channel and also video, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content about Northwest Arkansas as humanly possible. And so liking that video just makes sure that my videos go to the right people at the right time looking for Northwest Arkansas. And also subscribing makes a big difference too. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. So you're probably thinking just over in general, like, what is Northwest Arkansas like? Is Northwest Arkansas made for me? Is this going to be a good fit for you in Northwest Arkansas? So the first reason, and this is kind of the main reason that I actually moved to Northwest Arkansas, is the fact that I wanted to move to Northwest Arkansas to just be healthier. So if you're concerned about health, you want to obviously live longer or be healthier, be outdoors more, be on the bike more, be on the trails more, you're going to be healthier in Northwest Arkansas without a doubt. So one of the things that drew me to Northwest Arkansas versus other places in America is the fact that you're outdoors way more than anywhere else in America. So one of the interesting things, I compare Florida, Texas, California, Pacific Northwest, even Colorado to Northwest Arkansas, is the fact Colorado, you're still kind of stuck inside for a good portion of the year. Pacific Northwest, it's raining there all the time. California is unaffordable. Texas is god-awful hot sometimes, majority of the time. Arizona, the same thing. Florida, humid beyond, without a shadow of a doubt. So there's still parts of the year in those states that you're kind of stuck inside. Whereas in Northwest Arkansas, there's trail systems. You can be outdoors all year long. You can be on the bike, you can be on the trails, you can run, you can hike, you can do anything you want to. Fly fishing, you can be outdoors, you can go on the Buffalo River, you can go on the White River, you can go on the Illinois River. There's all sorts of lakes available. So in case, running, biking, trails are not your thing, there's so much to do in Northwest Arkansas because it is the natural state and everything gears around the outdoors. And I didn't mention this a little bit, but the fact is that you're not trapped inside 6 months of the year or 4 months out of the year. So you're able to go outdoors and do all sorts of different things outdoors because you're not trapped inside. So this is vitally important to me because beyond running and exercising and biking and all the different things I like to do outside, the fact is I can still do things outside. We're talking hobbies and, painting my house. If I want to work in the shed, if I want to work, cut my trees, if I want to do whatever I want, if I want to hang out with friends, if I want to do disc golf, if I want to play basketball, there's so many different things that you can do outside that you're kind of limited to when it's just frigid cold or if it's really, really hot. So either one. And so Northwest Arkansas kind of hits that sweet spot between, it doesn't get too cold in the winter and it doesn't get too extreme in the summer. So no matter what, you're gonna be able to go outdoors and just enjoy the outdoors. You can have so many campfires outside, you can have so many events outside, you can have, all your friends outside. And so you're not limited to just that core couple months that you're maybe stuck to in your state. You can do it all year long here in Northwest Arkansas. And part of it, a lot of this is, just being frank, a lot of it when you're in Illinois and those other states, you make yourself excuses to, not go outdoors, whether it's the weather, whether it's this, whether it's that. But in Arkansas, there's so many people doing outdoor things. You're gonna make great friend groups down here, which we'll talk about in a second. You're gonna make great friend group down here. You're gonna make all sorts of connections that wanna do outdoor things or wanna do even indoor things, even regardless. Because as much as there is to do outdoors, there's a lot to do indoors as well. That reminds me, I have a 3-day itinerary. So if you're coming down to Northwest Arkansas and you're thinking about coming down here and you realize there's so much to do in Northwest Arkansas, because there is. The 3-day itinerary linked below will help you just kind of organize your 3 days down here and make sure you do the best and most amazing things when you're down here, because when you get down here, you realize there's so much to do. So maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're into culture, maybe you have kids. There's a 3-day itinerary linked below just for you. And also when you do come down here, definitely give me a call because I can give you the $10 tour and we can see some homes around Northwest Arkansas. And also another reason why NWA, Northwest Arkansas, is probably a place for you is because this whole area is full of transplants. Now what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that have moved from Texas, California, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Illinois, Chicago, and also from all across the United States have moved here to Northwest Arkansas. And on top of that, there's a lot of people that have moved here for the university that have, gone to college here and then decided not to leave because they realize that they have jobs. There's a great outdoor scene. There's a lot of friends here. There's all the places you can go to. There's a major airport, so you can fly anywhere. You're so close to the ocean, so you're basically here a one-day drive to the ocean. You can go to Texas. You're kind of centered in all of America, so you can kind of go anywhere you want to in a 12-hour distance if you just want to drive. So a lot of times you're going to realize when you get here, there's so many transplants from other places in America that you're going to be able to find all sorts of new friend groups when you get to Northwest Arkansas. So a lot of times people, when they come here, they're looking for new friends. They've, left sometimes family and friends over wherever they came from, and now they're looking for new family and friends right here in Northwest Arkansas. So you're gonna fit right in. And this kind of piggybacks off of the next section, which is there's so many groups to join. So since there are so many transplants. There are so many people coming to college here that have gone to college here and that are kind of even still new here. What you're gonna realize quick is there's so many different groups like around all Northwest Arkansas, between Bitcoin groups, technology groups, running groups, biking groups, knitting groups. Maybe you have kids and families and there's all sorts of different groups for them. There's so many things for kids to do around Northwest Arkansas. There's so many church groups, young person groups. So no matter what age bracket you fall into right now, there's definitely gonna be a group for you in NWA regardless. And last but certainly not least, if you are thinking about moving down to Northwest Arkansas and you're considering, is this the place for me? We have so many art things, we have so many cultural things, and we have so much music and events happening all across Northwest Arkansas. So maybe you're really into arts and culture and you're kind of, thinking about, is this the place for me? We have the Walton Arts Center, which has all sorts of Broadway plays happening all the time. We have Theater Squared. We have a major event space right in Fayetteville Library. We also have the Fayetteville Library, which has a massive auditorium for all sorts of different plays and events that happen here. We have JJ's Live, which has all different bands that come here. We have Crystal Bridges Museum. We have the Momentary. We have the Walmart Amphitheater. So there's all sorts of different art and culture happening right here in Northwest Arkansas. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you are thinking about moving down to Northwest Arkansas, or at least checking it out, download my 3-day itinerary link below. So maybe you're into art, maybe you're into culture, maybe you're into sightseeing, maybe you're into sports or adventure. Download my 3-day itinerary link below because I made one specifically for you. And also, when you do come down here, definitely give me a call because we can check out some homes and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, see you in the next one.